We are Prathamesh and Rucha, and our thesis is titled The Good Death of Fisher Body Plant 21. We started our research looking at two major keywords, human perceptions and abandonment in initial stages. Our study primarily explored the impact of abandonment within specific areas or neighborhoods on their identity.
Over the years, urban abandonment has become a pressing issue in the numerous US cities and throughout different parts of the world, giving rise to the significant challenge of building urban populations presenting complex socio-economic and cultural ramifications. This system neglect not only intensifies the global issues of shrinking cities, but also contributes to the gradual depopulation of communities. As neighborhoods decline, it gradually loses the distinct cultural identity and vibrant characteristics that once distinguished them. Another significant factor that contributes to this issue is gentrification. This process has resulted in increased property values and rents in certain neighborhoods, leading to the displacement of businesses and resources from various parts of the city. As you can see, there is one side that shows to community-driven efforts to build a better future, and the other side shows the challenges community faces in protecting their interest and preserving their identity to fight against gentrification. So coming back to our thesis title, is it a really good death of Fisher Body Plant 21? What if instead we were to envision a revitalization that breathes a new life into the forgotten identity? By extending the functionality of its past into the present and seamlessly blending these realities, we can forge a path towards a envisioned future that respects its historical significance while embracing contemporary needs and aspirations.
To delve deeper into the issue of urban abandonment, particularly in the parts of the US, our research began by examining shrinking cities and the impacted areas within them. This exploration eventually led us to analyze that the majority of affected cities are situated in the Rust Belt, a region affected by deindustrialization. Based on indicators such as percentage of vacant land and abandoned structures, we selected Detroit for our focus. Amongst the five factories that are still abandoned, we decided to focus on the Fisher Body Plant 21. The reason behind choosing the site mostly were the rich history of the neighborhood, the scale of the site, and the connection of the site to downtown. This is a small video showing the current condition of the Fisher Body Plant 21. The site initially made auto bodies for Cadillacs and later was used by General Motors until 1984. Later, the ownership of the site was reverted to the city of Detroit in 2000 and has been abandoned since then. Some of the issues we noticed during our site analysis were neglect of the factory's historical significance and current condition, restricted accessibility for the public, leading to a lack of appreciation for the factory's identity and potential, neglect of the creative capabilities within the local community, contributing to departure of businesses from the neighborhood. To address this instability, our thesis project focuses on a holistic strategy at resetting the factory. We are focusing on three major principles. First, the concept of evolutionary preservation. Second, preserving, experiencing, and adding a new history. And the third principle focuses on networking with the city and creating a web to connect different marginalized communities, organizations to broaden the identity of the city. Our thesis centers on a collaborative endeavor with the rich resources of our city, both past and present. These resources serve as the dynamic agents that have historically shaped and continue to influence social cultural activities within the urban landscape.
As we delve into design evolution of the factory, we aim to uphold its original form and essence within the neighborhood and the city. This approach enables us to showcase the harmonious relationship between the factory and its surrounding context. Our design aims to broaden the realms of interaction and create a new dialogue between the community and the disused factory. These dialogues are not only crafted by the community but also intended for its benefit. First is the dialogue of building, spaces that are crafted within the factory with the aim of fostering transparency between existing interior spaces. This area serves as platforms for showcasing the overlooked creativity of local businesses. Second is the dialogue of awareness. Suspended spaces within the factory that serves as reminders of socio-cultural history. These spaces function as archives, preserving the heritage of the city. Lastly, we introduce the dialogue of engagement. Spaces strategically designed to facilitate interaction between the city and the abandoned factory. The prominent red staircase served as a bold invitation for the community to actively engage within the building. Within this staircase, additional spaces are carved out to provide opportunities for diverse forms of engagement. Furthermore, this inclusion of an urban farm as a part of the site landscape promotes sustainability while offering a platform for the community growth and learning. These dialogues mostly try to remap the public spaces, prioritization of arts and culture, community cohesion, interaction, historical narratives, enhancing educational enrichment. This layering illustrates the symbiotic relationship forged between the exterior and interior, highlighting the smooth transitions edged within the floors and transparent design philosophy. Each layer tries to articulate the interplay, spatial dynamics, and structural integrity inherent within the spaces, showcasing the intricate connections woven throughout.
In addition to integrating community spaces within the building, our goal was to honor the factory's original structure while nurturing the organic evolution of these spaces by the community. As evident, the plan functions as a blank canvas, facilitating the organic placement of prototypes by the stakeholders. These vignettes encapsulate the essence of transitioning between the past and present.
The exterior design elements are centered around activating the ground level with various programs, inviting the public to engage and participate in the events and activities hosted on site. These vignettes aim to highlight the dynamic interaction fostered by activating the ground level, facilitating the creation of diverse narratives between the community and the spaces within the factory. To conclude, these images showcase the symbiotic relationship between design and Fisher Body Plant 21.